Good afternoon, Year 5. So for today's lesson, we're going to have a little go at home curling or kitchen curling, wherever you are in your house that you can use to slide something along the floor or throw something towards a target. So for today's lesson, you're going to need two items of the same colour. So you may have a pair of red socks and a pair of black socks, for example. So you need 3 pairs. So here's mine. 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to use some green. So 1, 2, 3 green bean bags I'm using, but you may want to use the same colour teddies or the same colour socks. Okay, and you will need a target. So I'm going to bring a water bottle. So that's your equipment today. So if you can go and get it, pause the video and bring it back to the lesson, please. Off you go. So, Year 5, you will need a partner for today's activity. So I want you to encourage your brothers, your sisters, your siblings, your parents, whoever is at home to be joining in with you. But for the first activity, you can practice your throwing and your sliding, pushing, rolling activity. So I'm going to start with my green pairs of socks, what you may be using. And all I'm going to do to start with is a nice straight arm, underarm, trying to get it as close as I can to my target. So I've got a nice little bunch there, as close as I can to my piece of equipment, as you can see. Secondly, if that becomes too easy, once you've had a go at that, because you're going to pause the video in a minute, what do you think you can do to make it harder? What can you do to make it harder? Think about your piece of equipment. You may want to make the items smaller. If you're struggling, you may want to make it bigger. Or you can move it closer if you are struggling, or further away, so you're having to throw it over a bigger area to make it harder. So have a think about that little challenge. So we're working on some target practice here, Year 5, so some curling to start with, but we're going to be throwing it up in the air as a little warm-up. So pause the video and have a go at that, please. Well done, Year 5. Hope that was a little warm-up progression activity for you to join in with, to start with, to get our arms going. So this time we're going to try and slide it along our floor. This may be difficult if you are on carpet, so try and find maybe a hard surface to use to do this on. You may even want to just use a tabletop and learn to push it across. Think of different ways that you can join in with this activity. So I'm going to now work with the floor. So I'm going to slide my pair of socks along the ground, trying to get them as close as I can to my bottle. And that's my piece of equipment. Okay, I've had a go. Am I happy with it? So I'm going to analyse my little performance. Not really. I think I can do better. I think I can get it closer. So what I will do then is, I will pick it up and I will have another go. Okay? Then if you are happy, try and beat it. Try and get closer. If you're not, maybe put a little marker down and think, right, that's my target, but I need to get past that. So you're working on controlling, okay, your distance that you're throwing, and you're working on the weight of your, I suppose, your curling stone, what you will be using. So have a go at that, trying to slide it along the floor as close as you can to your piece of equipment. Pause the video, please, Year 5. Excellent work. So this is where we need a partner now. So we're going to have a team. So team, red team, and we've got team, green team for me. You may have a team with teddies, you may have a team with socks. Think about different ways that you can do this so you know which is yours. So one person will have a go. We're going to start with our sliding way, like curling. So we're going to be down, we're going to be ready, we're going to slide. Red team have gone. Brilliant. Now it's green team for Mr. Kavanagh. So green team, so player 2. How close have we got? Back to player 1, player 2, player 1, player 2. Now how do we work out who wins? Because we want to try and make this little game competitive between your family members. So it is the closest person, closest item to the piece of equipment, to my bottle. So that will be, if you can see, a red team. You don't just win by 1 point though, you can win by as many closest items as you can. So I've got 2 red items there that are the closest before the green one comes in. So your player would win 2-0. So that would be the scoring system. If I had 3 red beanbags there, closer than the green ones, I would win 3-0. If I only had 1 red beanbag and then the next one was a green, you would win 1-0. So the maximum's 3 points, the least is obviously 0. So have a go at that, please. Off you go, year 5. Well done, year 5. So now we're going to concentrate on some weight control and pushing. So this time, okay, you're going to maybe use a surface top. Okay, something that's not going to scratch. So please be careful when you are doing this. And we're going to try and get our piece of equipment to stop as close as we can to the edge. Okay, so there's a little I suppose, challenge that you can challenge yourself all the time to get better, to see how far you can get it without falling off. So I'm going to have a go, I'm going to push it, extend it out. Ooh, I know that I can do better than that, so I'm going to have a go with a different one this time. I've improved just a little bit. So I know my next go, I've got to try and improve to get it to the end. And again. And what you can do is, you may even want to use some coins for this, and you may want to use one finger to push it, you may want to use 2 fingers, you may want to use 3 fingers. Think of different ways that you can change this game. So have a go at that, please, and I will see you all very soon, year 5. Please upload some videos, some photos onto Dojo, into your portfolio section, so I can see that you've been doing your lesson. And I will see you all very soon. Thank you.